Hello, my name is Brannon Cockerham. Today we will be discussing creating a secure password. Creating a secure password is vital not only to you in your personal life, but also in the workplace. It protects documents that you may have on your system, and it also protects you as an individual. When you do not create that password, it will be very easy for someone to come up behind you and to get that vital information. And if you're like me and work for the government, this information can hurt not only you, but it can also hurt the nation. Three things will be discussed in the whole process of creating this password. We'll discuss the purpose of it, which will entail things that you should know as a user, the policies in accordance with not only DoD, but with the cyber world. And we'll also have a brief definition of what a secure password is. We'll discuss the guidelines. Within those guidelines, we'll have things that you should do and what you should not be doing. These are also very vital. This is also very vital information so that you can know as a user what to do, how to do it, when to do it, why to do it. Finally, in the end, we will discuss recommendations. With those recommendations, we'll just show the things that you should be doing and what we think that will help you have a strong password so no one will get into your system and steal those documents and other vital information that you may have on it. We'll start with the purpose. The purpose of this is to ensure that all users know about the policies that are enforced and in accordance with, for me, the Network Enterprise Center, or NEC. For other places, it may be just those system administrations and the business policies that are set in place so that users can understand what needs to be done as far as securing information on those systems. This applies to all users who have access to any system that's on the network. A definition for you. What is a strong password? In layman's terms, it's just a password that cannot be easily guessed. Going into some guidelines. Things that you should do. When creating your password, you should have between 8 to 15 characters. With those 15 characters, it should encompass at least 2 capital letters, 2 lowercase letters, 2 numbers, 2 special characters. In my everyday job, I let users know that they should create a password for the secure network between 8 to 15 characters. But it's a slight difference in what I just gave previously. We only use numbers, letters, or a combination of numbers and letters. No special characters. This is both vital for when you're using anything like a keyboard or a number pad due to the encompassed number of keys that can be used as far as characters. Some things that you should not do. You should not ever spell out words with your password that could be found in the dictionary. You shouldn't spell words that put numbers in the beginning or at the end. You should also never use personal information. It's the easiest thing that some people that are trying to get into your system can find. That will encompass birthdays, names of your spouse, kids' birthdays, things of that nature. Some recommendations. You should never share your password. Sharing your password is one of those things that is a big violation, especially in the world of the DoD. You should change your password periodically. We have it set to our systems that the password must be changed every 90 days. Consider using passphrases. One of those that you may consider using would be, "My password is hard." When you say using a passphrase, this must encompass some things that are used to make that password very complicated. You should never write your password and keep it in an unsecured area. when you create that password, should be something that you know internally to yourself and no one else knows. But if you do have to write it down, once again, do not store it in an unsecured space. Avoid reusing passwords when you reset your password. One other policy that we have set into place is that you cannot use the same password in the next 10 password changes. Yes, it seems that that'll be pretty hard, but it is for security of you and the safety of those documents that you have on your system. Do not ever use an auto login. Auto login is the worst thing that you could ever put onto your system, because all you have to do is come in and press a button, move your finger across something, which finger is not really one of those things, so I will scratch that. So as a recap of what we just talked about, once again we talked about the 3 main reasons why you should create it. The purpose of it is to make sure that all your users know that this will protect your system. We set some guidelines, some shoulds and things you shouldn't do, as far as password length and not using words that you can spell or personal information. And recommendations. One of the big biggies are to change your password within that 90-day period, if that's what your business or policy is set. Thank you.